Do you think gold will break above 2,000? Well, it's only done that 4 times in its entire history. But if you were watching it on Friday, we are only 200 pips away from that magical psychological barrier, 2,000. What do you think? Leave a comment just below this video, or you can contact me on my website. That's rickrayfx.com/profile, which you see there on the screen, and just leave a comment there. But that's just one of the things we're going to look at in this weekly analysis, which I do every week, every Sunday before the market opens. This week starting on the 23rd of October. And we will look at the fundamental news items, the high impact news items that come out. We always check forexfactory.com for that. And then, of course, I share my profit and loss that I got from the trade setups from the previous week. And then, of course, I will share my pending orders, the new pending orders that I have in place for this upcoming week starting on the 23rd of October. So the first thing let's look at forexfactory.com. As you can see, we have another full week on the forexfactory.com economic calendar, and I cannot get it all on one page, so I'll just scroll up and down. Just remember that these are the Asian times that you see here on the screen. Because I live in Southeast Asia, if you live in Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, these times would apply to you. But otherwise, if you live somewhere else in the world, be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. And it is going to be an exciting week. As you can see on the screen, on Monday there is nothing. Okay, give us a day of rest from the news. And then Tuesday, just a ton of things on Tuesday, and another full day on Wednesday, and then quite a few items on Thursday. But Friday, just 2 items to finish the week off with. All right, remember these high impact news items, although they are oftentimes just, you see a knee-jerk reaction in the Forex market, but these can greatly influence the movement of currencies and commodities. So be sure and check forexfactory.com and be aware of these upcoming high impact news items. So now let's have a look at the profit and loss that we got from the trade setups, which I shared with you in the previous week. I will just go through each one of these charts, and these are exactly the charts I shared with you last week. And starting off with gold, if you remember, I had resistance at 1945 and support at 1900, and I said to take a buy limit at 1900. Well, when the week started, it tried to come down there, but didn't quite get there, only made a low of 1908. But that's okay. If you had a buy trade on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, if you went long on gold anywhere last week, you could have made money, because gold has just taken the elevator up ever since it hit that previous low of 1810 2 weeks ago. So we did get up to nearly to 2,000, not quite. It had one candle that went up to 1997.16. So just 30 pips away from that magical psychological barrier of 2,000. And then it came down and closed the session on Friday at 1980. So we are 200 pips away from 2,000. And you don't have to really guess at this. It's not even a gamble. Gold is very, very, very likely to break above 2,000. As I said earlier, it has only been there above that 4 times in its entire history, and it's never stayed there very long. So it's going to be an exciting week. And in my upcoming pending orders, I will share with you what I have in place for gold. So continuing on last week's trade setups that I shared with you, on my screen I have the pound New Zealand as a buy. Remember, I gave you a market execution order. I said when the market opens on Monday, buy the pound New Zealand. Well, it went the wrong direction for the first part of the day, but then it got its steam, its power, and it just took off. So this was a very profitable trade and gave us 265 pips last week. The Euro US, I had a sell limit on that one, and that gave us only 15 pips. It did hit the sell limit here, then went the wrong direction, came back down on Wednesday, and you'd had to get out of that really quick to get the 15 pips because it turned again and ended up well above our pending order. The odd US, I had a sell limit on that one, and it executed on Monday and took off the wrong direction and then came back down the right direction. And then on Thursday, you could have got out of that one with 33 pips. The New Zealand US, if you remember, I said to wait for the news on Tuesday morning because the New Zealand Central Bank released their concerns about inflation and whether or not they were going to raise the interest rate. So even if you didn't wait, if you took that sell limit, you had the pending order placed on Monday. All right, it did open on Monday and then started to go down a little bit on Tuesday, came back up on Wednesday, and then finally on Thursday gave us the big move to finish off with a total of 93 pips on the New Zealand US. With the pound US, I had a sell limit for that one, and that did execute on Monday and kind of did seesaw action, and then finally on Thursday gave us a win of 80 pips on the pound US. The USD CAD was a good one. Okay, I had a buy limit on that one, which opened on Monday. It went up, came back down, all right, and then I went up again on Thursday, and before coming down, and then just seesawing along on the Friday session. But on Thursday, you could have closed the USD CAD with 115 pips profit. The UJ, I had no pending order on the UJ. And if you follow me at all, you know why I didn't have a pending order on the UJ. I won't go into that again. I don't know what happened here on this candle. It looks like somebody pushed the wrong button. Okay, big, huge, huge, huge pin bar. All right, but never mind. And then the Euro CAD, did I have a pending order on that? Nope, that was no trade. But I do have a signal, a trade set up for the Euro CAD for this upcoming week. Starting off with gold, I do have a buy limit. Okay, that should be no surprise. The entry price at 1965. It closed at 1980 last Friday. All right, so the buy limit is at 1965. That means it's got to come down only 170 pips, 150 pips, sorry, to open the pending order. So let's just be patient. Put your pending order at 1965 for gold, a long trade, and see if we can get a better price. As next week, our expectations are that it will break above 2,000. But how long will it stay there? Well, we don't know. It's only been above that magical number 4 times in its entire history, but it's definitely on track to break above that next week. With the pound New Zealand, I have a buy limit on that one. The entry price at 2.0785, as that has now turned bullish. Okay, we had a nice long bearish run, but as I told you last week, I gave you that market execution order on Monday. We have seen the end of the bearish run, and the pound New Zealand is now bullish. It trends very well, and we had good profit on that trade last week, so I have a buy limit on that one at 2.0785. With the Euro US, okay, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.0565. Then the odd US, I have a sell limit on that one, okay, with the entry price at 0.6325. With the New Zealand US, which moves pretty much the same direction as the odd US, I have a sell limit on that one with the entry price at 0.5872. The pound US, I have a sell limit, okay, with the entry price at 1.2180. Now it closed Friday at 1.2163, so it's not very far away from that pending order. The pound US sell limit at 1.2180. With the USD CAD, I have a buy limit with the entry price at 1.3670. And the UJ, surprise, surprise, this week I do have a pending order on that. Okay, a buy limit on the UJ with the entry price at 149.50. And finally, with the minor pair Euro CAD, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.4495. As I told many of you in my last video, I finally reached 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. But most of you guys that have subscribed never leave any comments. So just let me know if you find these trade setups, these pending orders, helpful for you. And so just leave some comments below the video if you like these pending orders, if they help you to make profit. Just let me know. Or if you'd like me to analyze some other pair. Okay, I analyze gold and the major pairs and 1 or 2 minor pairs because I know that's what most people trade. All right, but if you'd like to see something different, just let me know. I'm flexible. Okay, again, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate your support. Until the next video, this is Rick Ray signing off.